I sound weird.
What?
Vocally.
No, you sound exactly as you sound.
Something's afoot.
What's going on with your vocal cords?
I think I was kind of party girling all week. Birthday parties, events, the mix. You know what I mean?
You were doing the kit and caboodle?
I was doing the whole kit and the caboodle, staying up.
Kit and the caboodle?
And I was kidding the caboot. You have no idea.
Really?
I was out and about sloshing back drinks, spending $50 a venue. Okay.
I love going out and dropping cash.
Literally cash money.
Yeah.
I was dropping cash on the smallest, grossest drink. Like, if I'm paying $15, it can't come in a plastic cup. I'm sorry.
And by the way, the cups are getting smaller and smaller. Dixie cups. Literally, remember being a kid and there was those little plastic cups that you would rinse your teeth with?
Yeah.
Dixie
Of course.
That is
literally, of course.
Literally, of course. That is like a double now. Do you know what I mean? The shit is coming out like thimble, like I'm Thumbelina these days.
Thumbelina.
People are giving me dishes and drinks as if I was Thumbelina. Like the rationing
and
happening to my tequila sodas.
And I'm goddamn Jolly Green Giant. Okay,
Jolly Green Giant.
I need a bucket.
Give me a fishbowl.
Or like one of those remember like those when a big movie comes out, franchise vibes.
Yeah.
Like Us one day.
Yeah.
Okay.
If we get a movie, God forbid
the finale will be a 2-parter. It's that vibe. You know what I mean?
It'll be real Peaky Blinders energy.
No, but where there's a specialty popcorn thing,
Mm-hmm.
like I need a drink that large. You know what I mean? Like I just feel like cocktails are over.
Here's the thing about me personally. If a drink comes in a martini glass, which is, to be clear, big.
But yet small.
But it better be the big one. The other day I got delivered the smallest martini I've ever seen. And I said, "Excuse me, is this a sippy cup?"
Oh.
And everyone laughed, and I meant it as with harm.
Yeah, like as a read, yeah.
Do I look like a toddler to you who's had a rough day at work? Give me the big girl cup. And that being said, those like fat champagne flutes, like not the little ones, the fat ones?
Yeah.
I ordered a French 75 this
Yeah, oh my God, shout out.
Get on my ass, shout out.
Get on my ass, shout out.
And it came in like a mighty medium champagne flute, if you know what I mean. And I said, "This is who I am."
And you got hammered.
And I got hammered off of one, of course.
I feel like the only right size of a martini glass is like a
boyfriend dick.
Well, yeah. Like a boyfriend dick version.
Yeah.
No, but like it has to be like a parody. You know what I mean? Like only like parody of martini glasses do I see like be like, oh, do I see like be like?
Do I see like be like, those TikToks where it's like a girl drinking like a glass of wine that's huge?
Yeah.
That's where I want to begin my night.
So I was doing that, but this is all to say that's why I have party girl voice.
Okay, did you do anything sexual?
No, I've been on a real anti-sex kick these days.
That's crazy, you're anti-sex?
No, by the world seems anti-sex at me.
I will tell you what right now.
Let go.
I'll tell you what right now.
Please.
First of all, before I even get into that, this is the podcast.
Oh my God, Liz, guys, this is the podcast.
This is the podcast. Lizzie is not here, and you know what happens when Lizzie is not here is that we ramble. We have no idea what to do.
We have no idea. It's like how like a dog raised in captivity can't, like an animal in the zoo raised in captivity cannot reassimilate.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was so close to being correct.
That was correct. Everything I said.
Really? There's something about reassimilate that feels wrong.
Reassimilate.
Do you think it's just assimilate?
No, but because you're assimilating again. Catch this.
Once more.
Catch this. It's the sequel to assimilating
I'm so sorry
the first time.
I yucked your reassimilate.
Guys, well, assimilate into this vibe. This is the podcast.
Assimilate into my ass. This is the podcast. I'm Gabby. That's
Zachary.
I'm
trying out this new thing.
If you start going by your full name, I'm all out. Do you understand? I'm taking my chips and I'm walking.
I'm out of here. I'm not a Zachary. A Zachary is poetry slams. A Zachary is like...
Wow, imagine an alternate universe where this is the podcast with Zachary and Gabrielle. Literally gag on a
Did you
talk.
know in Victorian France, and like we do like shit like that, like ew, it would be actually
Did you know that in Pangea was actually broken up into 7 major city-states?
No one knows 7. What is this podcast about, Gabby?
This podcast is about fucking, and I mean this, nothing.
Nothing. Fucking nothing, bro.
This podcast is about fucking nothing, my guy. This podcast, and I'm serious.
I mean it this time.
It's about nothing.
There couldn't be less about what this is about. I can't even describe to you. It's about nothing, my guy.
Yeah, it's about nothing, my guy.
We ain't got no nothing for you today.
We don't got no nothing
When people
for
are
you.
asking me about what this is about, I'm like, that is none of my business.
Okay? It's none of my goddamn business what this podcast is about.
I don't know what you hear when you're in your car. I'm not thinking about that, you freak. Okay?
If you think I'm thinking about you listening to this, you're insane.
Sorry. I have a life.
Literally, I have a life.
I'm like dating. Like
I'm out here dating.
I have way more shit going on to put that on my plate.
To literally bother with what the hell this podcast is about.
Needless to say, it is very much running with scissors energy. Okay, I will say.
This podcast is like, stop running around the pool. That's the podcast.
And then you and your friends like
and then
hearing
that.
that.
You go down, but you start fast walking.
Yeah. Running does not mean fast walking.
Sorry, you get caught. You keep getting caught. You know what this podcast is about?
What?
You know?
Episode 80.
You know, at like a family pool party when someone puts the watermelon in the pool.
Yeah,
That's
chaos.
this podcast.
Unraveling chaos.
Yeah, where you as a kid, you're like, I didn't even think you could fucking do that.
No, hell yeah.
And then you're sort of like dribbling it underwater. And then you go right ahead. Take it out and eat it. Ew.
Ew. Piss
chlorine and
chlorine.
This podcast is piss and chlorine.
Oh my God. Tell me about
We're
it.
the piss and Lizzie is the chlorine. Where she's trying with all her might, with all her chemical composition to cancel out the piss, but she can't because there's too goddamn much.
I feel like you're the piss.
Totally.
Okay, she's the chlorine and I'm the watermelon.
Literally, first of all, fuck you for that.
Fuck you for that.
Fuck you for that. You don't get to be the watermelon and I'm all the piss.
Everyone say.
I think, hear me out. You're the piss, and I'm the yeast infection you get the next day.
Yeah, no, that sounds like our Patreon subscribers. They're the yeast infection.
They're the yeast infection.
Guys, if you are immediately migraining out, okay?
If this podcast is so unbelievably a butterfly effect to a migraine,
yeah,
we hear you and we empathize.
Like it all makes sense.
But it's not
now.
our problem.
Yeah. Like in the way where like, remember World War II was started by such an innocuous event.
Yeah.
Remember?
I'm gonna stop you. What's innocuous mean? For everyone else.
Lizzie, can you? Oh no.
Hey, can you tell me what innocuous means for the listeners and no one else?
Ew, I feel like you're trying to get me right now.
No, I'm trying to not to know what innocuous means.
I think this is just what I'm gonna say, and maybe Lizzie can edit in
her voice.
Her voice right here. Okay.
Lizzie, innocuous means.
So I'm just gonna say I think innocuous means like kind of like random. Like kind of random.
This is what I think when I hear the word innocuous. Whoa.
Like that was such an innocuous statement. Means like if I was just like anyone goes when everyone goes, and like we're talking about like
stuff
like, you know what I mean.
Yeah, innocuous is like when you say like that's so innocuous, it's when you're like and then everyone's like, well,
I think it'd be something completely unrelated.
Oh, really?
Innocuous. Like that was kind of cousin vibes to obnoxious. But
really?
But I don't think they mean anything the same.
What's that thing that lawyers say that are like
objection?
No. No, but they do say that. No, but yes.
Sustained.
Sustained. What's that thing
all
they say?
Good.
When they're like, that when they mean to say, that has nothing to do with anything. It's a word.
Oh, they say, nonsense.
Nonsense.
Hearsay. That was all hearsay, brah.
Hearsay.
Hearsay.
Nonsense. 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 Your Honor, nonsense.
No, the judge being like, nonsense.
Nonsense. Clank.
No, it's hearsay is just
hearsay.
like I heard that she said that they say.
When a lawyer says hearsay in court, they are talking about this podcast.
Yeah, it's all hearsay, bitch.
It's all hearsay.
Okay? Because nothing in this podcast is like verifiable.
Yeah, nothing we say in this podcast can hold up in court.
Yeah, absolutely not. The only thing that could hold up is that we're going to jail.
We're going away for a long time.
long time.
So this is a podcast. I want to tell you that speaking of you being anti-sex.
Oh, yeah.
Going back to
I
that,
forgot what we were talking about. First off, we just have to say something. Sorry, we can't start this.
No.
We will not start this podcast.
What do you have to say?
Lizzie, let's just pour one out for the girl missing in the room. It is
Hell
hell week for her right now. Tech week.
It's tech week for Lizzie. She's going into her wedding this week, so she has to go put curlers in her hair for the next 7 days to prepare to look gorgeous.
And then like set up all the wedding tables. I imagine she has a little miniature of everybody who in
a war map.
Yeah. And she's like seeing who sits with who. I can't wait to do that.
I can't wait to sit the most insufferable people I know at one table.
I feel like I'm gonna every table will be like a mix of like personalities that I think will not work.
No, yeah, I'm gonna put like Republicans with liberals and gay people with like Catholics.
With Catholic old people, yeah.
Speaking to my friend group, so diverse. Yeah. I know all these people. I want every table to burst into huge arguments at my wedding.
Yeah, I want like one open carry Texan cowboy. Okay. At a table with a barista, like Bangs 360 barista. Okay. Also with someone who loves, there's like those people who like love dogs, and I mean like love
and
dogs.
It's like too much.
We all love dogs, guys, but there's like there's that hurdle you cross where it's like, do you fuck these dogs? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh my God.
But you know what I mean?
And then you're going to put him with like a West Virginia sort of style guy who like also fucks dogs. In a different way.
And maybe they'll find love.
I think I'm going to put like a guy who arranges cockfights with a gay couple. Because they sort of do the same thing.
I bet they'll start an LLC by the end of that.
Totally.
Congratulations, Lizzie.
Lizzie, good luck on your tech week and your hell week. We are so excited. Zach and I picked out our matching looks today, and we're going to do behind the scenes exclusive Patreon content at Lizzie's wedding. The only way you could see what Lizzie looks like on her wedding day,
in general, because she never makes an appearance.
Exactly. Is if you go on our patreon.com/thepodcastpodcast, we are putting up our BTS footage of being at Lizzie's wedding.
Being like not even in the party, but just like guests at this wedding. We're going to crush.
Savannah, friend of the pod, Savannah Gisarmo, hilarious comedian, told me that there's a guy.
Hot. I'm already in.
I know.
I'm
in, by the way. There's a guy at the wedding who I might fall in love with, but it's a bad idea. And
I go, no.
Bitch, why would you tell me that?
Bad news. I'll be there.
I'll be up in his junk for real.
Good luck.
Good luck to this man.
Oh my God. See, that never happened. Why? There's no gay guys for me.
There's going to be so many gay guys there. The theme is like extravaganza.
I know, but you straight people have really taken that shit.
I know.
If you think that means anything, they said, spill the tea, and like a McDonald's commercial. This McDonald's commercial was
disaster.
Like, spill the tea at McCafe with the new chocolate truffle culotte. Like, it's like...
First of all, how dare you say that a culotte is at McCafe? That's misgendering Dunkin'
Sorry,
Donuts.
McFrap. Oh, okay.
McFrap.
Okay. Spill all the shades on the table. Slay girl at McCafe.
We hate gay people.
By the way.
To be clear.
By the way.
Don't get it twisted though. If you're gay, you cannot slay
I don't want
at
it.
McDonald's. You're not allowed in here, seriously.
Slay girl at Burger King.
The only person slaying is Wendy.
That bitch. I think I was talking to some of my guy friends, TM.
You were?
And they were saying that Wendy is hot. We were speaking about
That's a child. That's a little girl.
Wait, is this reframing? Because they were talking about like the sexy, sexy mascots of like things.
They did not say Wendy.
I think they thought she was at least 17.
That's bad also. Wendy of Wendy's is an 11-year-old girl.
I don't think.
Let's say their names now. Those are pedophiles.
No, she's not. She's a teen.
She is not a teen. She has 2 pigtails.
Yeah, but girl.
I'm Googling it.
Oh God, how old is she?
How old?
You do not want to hear what they said about little Debbie then.
Oh my God, they're gonna fuck little Debbie.
I thought like maybe they
She's in pre-K.
I thought maybe they were young, but now they're all adults.
Wait, the wrong thing came up. Wendy's
Oh God,
fast
the
food.
wrong thing came up. See, this is what happens when we don't have Lizzie to verifiably Google how old is.
Wait, did you know that Wendy's a real person?
What?
I just Googled how old is Wendy, and Wendy Thomas came up. And she is Wendy. And guess how old she is? 62, so we're in the clear. We're totally in the clear. And guess how old she was when she posed for the photo?
I don't want to know.
8 years old. 8. Not even 10. Not even double digits. These pedos you were talking
Look at,
to.
what are these?
That is not what Wendy looked. I just looked up an anime slut version of the 8-year-old girl named that goes by the name Wendy.
No, listen, these mascots are they're becoming larger than life.
I'm
okay?
gonna zoom into the Wendy we know and love, and you're gonna tell me, you guys have to watch the video on YouTube. You're gonna tell me that you would think that this girl, is hot. This is the mascot that everyone knows.
No, well, that could be a 32-year-old woman. Blur your eyes.
I'll take my context out. You know what? You know what the main problem I have with her? Freckles.
Oh yeah, I get that bitch. No, I'm just typing in Wendy. I didn't even type in any kind.
No,
of...
Wendy's 8.
I know, but I didn't even type in any kind of thing, and so many slutty pictures are coming up, and I just typed in Wendy mascot.
I mean, I think we could all agree that every man is a pedophile.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
I think that's known.
But I'm saying there is a lot of like sexualization of all of the mascots, guy and girl. There is this ongoing series online, like a comic series.
Yes.
Of the Burger King and Ronald McDonald, but they're gay and they're dating.
And I'll tell you what.
I'm gonna look it up.
Those 2 characters are grown men. And I want you to think about Ronald McDonald is not an 8-year-old boy, okay? And the Burger King is a king, okay? He has a serious job to handle. He is not an 8-year-old girl with pigtails and freckles.
I know, but
It's different.
Fine, I'll give you that.
Hey, look at me. Hearsay.
Yeah, that's all hearsay. Wait, some of these they're kind of cute.
What do you mean they're kind of cute? You're incriminating yourself now.
No, I'm looking. I'm not the Wendy one. I'm talking about this is the.
I mean, Ronald McDonald as is hot.
Like I feel like they're all kind of hot. I think the mask makes him kind of hot.
Ronald's mask?
Ronald or the.
You mean his clown painting? His clown makeup? He's dressed as a god-honest clown. You know who is hot? Honestly, honest to God, the Hamburglar.
Yeah, you would fuck him.
I would fuck the Hamburglar.
Because I think I would fuck the Burger King because he's like a guy, grown-ass man guy.
Yeah.
Who like has like that mask that doesn't move. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, he's hot.
He's hot. But you would date for years, and then he would break up with you, the Hamburglar.
The Hamburglar would break up with me, for sure. But I would still be in a group text with his sister.
Yeah, but you would be bawling your eyes out in literally McCarran Park about this fucking guy.
I'd be like, I really thought me and
I thought
we're gonna make it.
I thought I was like gonna get like kids, like little.
I know, like we talked about marriage.
That is every couple in Brooklyn is extremely hot bombshell girl and guy who looks like he was made of Play-Doh. You know what I mean?
Every couple in Brooklyn is Wendy and the Hamburglar.
And every gay couple is Tony the Tiger. Okay.
Times 2.
The cereal ones are hot.
No, it's Tony the Tiger and Captain Crunch for sure.
Oh, yeah.
That's a gay couple.
Or,
that's a West Village gay couple.
I was just thinking, do they still do the Lucky Charms leprechaun?
I think they might.
I was just thinking this.
Were you? Was that why?
Because is that like not woke anymore?
A leprechaun?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I feel
He's
like
a redhead?
because he's Irish. I guess he's not like drunk. I guess like remember that's the whole thing.
Yeah, but a leprechaun is a mythical creature.
Yeah, but
such as the Bigfoot. Wait, Bigfoot's hot.
Bigfoot is hot, and that one.
Bigfoot, no matter what your sexual orientation, is objectively
get it.
hot. He could get it. Did you see there was a Bigfoot sighting?
Where? My ass? Yeah.
Literally my ass. There was a Bigfoot sighting this week in my ass. No, people were on a train on like the Midwest ? And they saw there's footage out of a window of like legit Bigfoot.
A guy?
Scaling like this meadow. And it's a guy, it is either Bigfoot in the flesh, may he live.
May he live.
May he reign.
Yeah.
Or it is a man dressed in an all furry costume on his way to a brutal sex party in a bunker.
Oh, brutal.
Brutal.
Yeah,
you know
like
what I mean?
no names. No one knows any names.
And then he's like hiking through the woods and then he like crouches and then becomes invisible.
No, Bigfoot
giving-
doesn't have any abilities like that.
Yeah, but he like blends in like camouflage, like a chameleon. And if a chameleon can do it, you think Bigfoot can't do it?
Yeah, because chameleons.
But we don't know the
We don't know the biology.
We don't know the biology
and anatomy
of
Bigfoot.
that
So
he can't just blend into
that's
high
all
grass.
hearsay.
Hearsay.
Yeah, okay. Hearsay, Your Honor, name of the episode.
Hearsay, Your Honor, name of the episode.
God damn it. Okay. Sex. We were just talking about how the world.
We were just talking about sex.
We were just talking about how the world is anti-sex at me.
Yeah, and while I was walking here, something was bubbling up in me. Though my walks here are very sexual.
It's a sexual neighborhood.
It's because we are in a sexual neighborhood, and I have to walk through one sexual neighborhood, aka Dime Square, to get into another
Dime Square. I
Dime
think you're
Square.
saying Times Square. I'm like, Gabby, if you think Times Square is a sexual neighborhood,
Go to jail for the rest of your days. No, I have to walk through Dime Square, which is a sexual neighborhood where everyone looks like my past 2 ex-boyfriends combined.
yeah,
And the Hamburglar.
all wrapped into
All
one
wrapped
hot
in
little
one
body.
hot little thing. Into this neighborhood, which is Chinatown, Lower East Side energy.
Yeah.
So I'm always feeling amazing. And I was like sort of spiraling about this guy who was ghosting me. And I look up and a like 6'3" hot guy smiled at me and I said, I'm out loud, I'm cured.
I'm cured.
And that's actually all it takes. But then
so girls know that it takes external validation from a 6'3" guy. If he's not 6'3", it's all journaling.
It's all the shadow work. If it's 6'3", you're good. You don't have to do anything else.
You have to journal it out.
So after that happened, which happened almost immediately when I got off the train, which was awesome.
Yeah, rock and roll.
Something was bubbling up in me, and literally I had the clear. You know when your voice, your inside voice in your brain is so like clear as a bell.
Yeah.
Like it's like you almost feel like it's your spirit guide speaking through you.
Like not all the parts of you all speaking at once. Yeah.
Echo 1,000 Gabbies echoing at once, and I said in my head, "I'm gonna be a whore again."
Yeah.
And I felt it bubbling up. I'm ready. I'm in the mode to whore the fuck out.
We are in sort of the horniest years of our lives.
Yeah.
Okay, 29. Okay, to 30 pipeline. Okay.
The 29 to 30
Pipeline that every human and even organism in the world goes through.
Yes, because I think 28, early 29 is so hard, so transformative, right? You're like really faced with the challenges of like, what do I want to be and what do I actually need?
And yes.
And then it's like you're hiking this mountain. You're hiking this mountain of who I am, what do I want, what do I do, whatever. And you get to like this like 6 months before you turn 30 and you see a fucking curly slide and you hit the ground running.
Right, you're like
face first, hands out, down a curly slide, and it's nothing but joy.
Oh my God, it's like you're in this cold mountain going up this hike. Then there's like this like slide kind of like with an attendant being like, cross your arms.
Cross your arms.
And you're like, oh.
And he pushes you a little bit.
You down there, and then when you come out, it's literally Bahama Mama, baby.
It's Bahama Mama.
All your closest friends and relations, everybody's drinking. Okay,
I love being around my closest relations.
I know, everyone's drinking.
Yeah, everyone's drinking.
Okay, everyone's drinking cocktails, but they're massive.
They're massive. Every day I wake up post finding myself at 29, so electrified with who I am. What do I want to wear?
Yes.
What do I want to look like?
Yes.
And all I want is it to be 5 p.m. me drinking a cocktail.
I could do without 12 to 4.
Well, everyone, no matter what your age, can do without 12 to 4.
But you do raise a very valid point. I feel like when you're early 20s, you are so caught up with making something out of your goddamn ass. All right.
Literally, the fact that you want to take your ass and make something out of it.
It's like so
It's
cringe.
a yawn.
Yeah.
It's honestly cringe comedy.
And then the thing that happens when you turn 28, 29 is you kind of drop that sheet and you go, oh, I'll be fine.
Yeah.
I'm going to be a slut.
Oh, I'll be fine. That part doesn't
Oh,
matter.
I'll be fine. I'll literally, worst case scenario, I'll be a butcher in a small town.
Exactly.
Okay, exactly.
I'll open up a cream shop in a small town. That's not even my fucking
And
problem.
honestly, be happier probably.
And live a better life. That's not my problem. My problem is that my youth and beauty is for
Finite.
the taking.
Oh, sorry. Different modes. Finite.
Finite. But yes,
It is.
ultimately, it's here and it's now. Do you understand?
Yes.
So it turns into more of like I need to have lived experiences day to day rather than care what the fuck I'm gonna do.
Yeah, I'll care about that when I'm ugly and, I don't know, 40. No, fuck that bullshit.
Fuck that literal goddamn
I've
bullshit.
decided that I'm just gonna catch this, keep living my life to the fullest, okay?
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop away my insecurities like an old pair of shoes that are way too tight. All right? Toss those aside, no problem.
Goodbye.
Okay? And I'm gonna live the rest of my life knowing this. I'm sexy right now. Okay?
And here's what I know. Wait, it just left my brain.
Perfect, because I have something.
Go ahead.
Well, you know, I've recently decided that it's okay to embrace your body. Okay?
You did just learn that.
It's okay to embrace your body. It's okay to gloat every so often.
Gloat?
Gloat.
I haven't heard the word
Gloat.
fucking gloat in so long. I thought you choked.
No, feel your goddamn body.
Feel your
Because this is
oats.
something I came into understanding.
Go
As
ahead.
I was like, one day, time waits for no girl.
Time
That
waits
is-
for no girl.
Time waits for
That's
no
the
girl.
episode title.
Time waits for no girl.
I'm writing
Okay?
it down because I have to.
Because Lizzie's not here.
Because Lizzie's not here.
Oh my
Awkward.
God.
We have no
she better not get paid for this.
We have no stenographer today.
Yeah, time waits for no girl. And I'll say that one more time just so we could all really absorb that and Gabby can finish typing. Time waits
For
for
no,
no
girl.
girl. One day, it's over. One day, catch this, will be 73. Great life, okay? Yeah, my kid will have a wife and or some shit. The kids, I'll be a grandpappy. I'll be Poppy.
I
All right?
can't wait to be Pappy.
Pappy.
I'm going to go by Pappy.
All my friends say they're going to tell their kids to call me Auntie Zach.
Yeah. And you are.
I'm going to be like Nani, okay?
Yeah, my little niece doesn't know what an uncle is. That's how much we call everyone an aunt. She does not know the word uncle.
Auntie. Everyone's an auntie. One day we're all going to be aunties, okay? And we'll see a whole new generation of slut girls rise, and we'll be
Right.
sitting in our little gardens, okay? Our
Yes.
boudoirs, being like, wow.
In our dressing rooms.
Wow. And you know, our youth will be over, but you know when I'm there, you know what I want to say? When I had it, oh, did I flaunt it?
When I had it, ow! Did I use it like a weapon?
Like a weapon against people to get what I want. Okay?
When I can't wait to sit my granddaughter down and say, when I was your age, I used my beauty as a weapon to get what I want. You understand? And that's your power.
I weaponized it against guys
I
to get what I want.
I weaponized it against goddamn everyone.
Everybody, the bank teller. I'm weaponizing it against, I don't know, my cashier
Yeah.
at Stop and Shop. Okay, I'm somehow incorporating my body. Okay.
Yeah, no, my body's incorporated. My body in corp. You
Okay?
understand?
So yeah, that's what I
Do you like my sweater? I feel like it's giving dust bunny. Does that make sense?
No, but make it.
But make it I really. Why am I?
Lizzie.
Lizzie, come back. I'm choking, Lizzie. You have to help me.
No,
Can you open this?
yes. So yeah, so that's what I want for all of us when we get older. Okay.
Yes.
So if you ever feel like I can't wear that.
You're an idiot. You're being an
Who do
idiot.
I think I am? I'll tell you who you think you are. You're everyone at once.
You're everything
Okay.
at once. We're all just balls of energy.
Wow, Gabby.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I went
Went there.
Went there for once.
We're all okay. We're all. Guys,
Literally, goddamn
give it a rest.
Give it a rest.
You're a bombshell. Okay.
Honestly, fucking, and I mean this, relax.
Relax.
You're a bombshell.
You're a bombshell.
Here's what I want. Here's what I seriously want in this life. This is all I want. I don't care about career.
I don't care about
I
it.
actually
I don't care.
I don't care about career anymore. I like pretended to for like a month last month. And I was like, oh, I don't really care about guys. I only care
It's
about
because the guy
career.
ghosted you.
It's because the guy ghosted me. And I was like, all I care about is my career. No. LOL. No, I'm just doing my career to buy time. You know what I mean?
In between dinner dates with my friends, which is the thing that actually gives me joy.
Yes, I'm doing my career to be able to wear different outfits. Does that make sense?
Of course. That's the only reason why I do it.
That's the only reason I do it is to showcase the things that I own.
The only thing I want in my life is this. Okay, it's a lot. It's a big ask. What I'm about to ask for. I want a massive community. Okay? Of all my friends. Okay,
Yeah.
I want us all to have a little cute job in
Yeah.
this little cute town.
Yep.
I want us to raise our kids at the same time.
Yep.
And I want there to be drama, but light, fun drama, like sitcom drama.
I
you know
want
what
us
I mean?
to keep dealing with the same issues with each other we always have that are like light and fun. Like, oh, he doesn't tell us he comes into town with enough time.
Like,
you
what
know,
the
like
hell?
like that stuff.
Or like, you forgot my birthday, and then the other person's trying to do something, but you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, like
real
silly little
sitcom
jazz
problems.
shit.
Yeah. Like,
I
you
wanna-
said that you could, and now the party, now that you show up 2 dates to the
Yeah.
same thing.
You borrowed my vacuum 6 days ago.
And then they realize that you're both wrong. You know
My
what I mean?
in-laws are saying and I need it.
Yeah.
No.
I want that. I want a family.
I want a family. No, this is what I want right now. Currently, right now. I spent some time with my niece a couple weekends ago, and it reminded me that the last thing I want in this goddamn life right now is a kid.
Yeah, of course.
Because women know this. Something happens in your ecology where you turn like 27, and every day your brain tells you to get pregnant.
Yeah.
Right? Every day. Yef.
Yeah. Yeah. It's in your, I can see it, and I can see the ball drop with my girlies sometimes.
It's crazy. We start like sweating and like foaming at the mouth.
You guys like start acting crazy, and some women project all that energy into dogs.
Yes.
Which is chill.
And I project it into you.
That is actually funny how it makes me think about, I said earlier, about people who are too into dogs. It's almost making sense.
Yeah, because they want to be a parent so
It's
bad.
usually like, and pardon my French, lesbians. You know what I mean?
Lesbians is a French word.
Sounds it.
That sounds it. So it reminded me that I don't need to find a guy to have a baby with immediately. Like that was sort of haunting me out of nowhere, against my will, I would say.
Yeah.
Sort of had me up against a wall by the neck.
Have a baby.
Have a baby with a guy soon.
Any guy.
Any guy.
I don't care.
Figure it out as long as he's tall.
Oh, the worse the better.
So I sort of snapped out of that because my niece threw one temper tantrum, and I went, I'm gonna go make a call.
Oh, good.
Right now, all I want is a local shorty. Do you hear me?
Yeah.
I want a guy who's a couple blocks away from here to live there.
Yes.
And for me
to never go on your street.
Nope. For me to come and go in his Manhattan apartment as I please.
Ooh, that's nice.
What I want. For me to go do a show and be like, I'm going to swing by his place, drink wine, have sex, do a little chat, and leave. That's why the guy who's ghosting
I thought you were about to say, I don't know why, do a little line.
do a little line. That's so not me.
Go there for a bite, some
do
sex.
a line.
Do a line.
Who is she? That's why the guy who's ghosting me was such a good setup for that, because he just simply lived in Manhattan, period.
Yeah. Which
So
is a huge thing guys could do for their image.
A huge thing a guy could do to get towards me is live in Manhattan.
You are all about Manhattan these days.
I'm really on my Manhattan bullshit. Because like so many men choose to live in Bed-Stuy at me.
Yeah, it's ugly.
Yeah, like
It's ugly.
There's so many legit uggos that are grown ass men living in Bed-Stuy towards me.
I currently am trying to move out of Brooklyn, not out of Brooklyn, but out of my current housing.
Do you want to tell everyone why?
Oh my God, it's so fucked up. Let me just say my ideal guy.
Okay.
Okay, my ideal guy situation, and then I'll tell you the fucked up thing about my current situation. If you know what I mean, because I have an issue with a guy, but it ain't like that. Okay?
It ain't like that.
I have an issue with a man. But
Yeah.
it's not sexual, and I don't like him. Okay,
A squatter.
I'm mad at him. I'm mad at this guy. But my perfect dating situation with a guy is a guy who We go to the gym at the same time. He's like a gym guy. Okay, I'm really attracted to that.
No, we don't.
And I want him to be so dumb, okay, so big and dumb. And I want him to always have that big thing of water, that like milk gallon of water.
Yeah.
Okay, I want him to always be at the gym and or watching a game, doing something but like he has a few friends, okay?
Yeah, but like only a few.
a
Only
few tight, close friends, okay?
He doesn't have people he keeps in touch with. Does that make
Yeah,
sense?
yeah. I want him to be like shy at parties, and I have to like lug him around like it's an ankle weight. You know what I mean? Like, and I want,
Fuck.
and I want it to be like, I want to tell people that it's something I don't like, but I'm loving
Yeah.
the tension of.
I want his attitude to be a chore.
Like
you know?
if we go to a party and mysteriously one night he is fun, I'm like mad internally because I'm like, oh, I kind of wanted to be mad.
Oh, and that's like, yeah, that is in you.
Yeah. I want him to do that. I want to make all of his food for him. It's like a weird thing I want to do.
I get that.
I like to make food for my guys.
I like someone to make food for mommy.
Yeah, so I want to do that, and I want him to always sort of be on call for me. And I want to, I want him to always be on call. Kind of different from you where you want to stop over.
Yeah.
I want him to not leave me alone.
Wait, I was on the road this weekend to Boston. Shout out to all the Boston girlies who came to our show. And a lot of them were loving our podcast.
Girlies.
One Irish girl came up to me, and I can't do an Irish accent, but she was like, I love your podcast. It's so weird.
It's so weird.
And I was like, that is the perfect description from the outside of our podcast.
It's so weird.
But I was on the road with Steph Dagg and Savannah DeSarbo,
Shout
hilarious
out.
comics, and we were stuck in 7 hours of traffic coming home from Boston. So we were just talking about what kind of guy we see each other with. You know,
Oh my God.
You know the vibe of just being with your girls. It's that. Yeah, show your body.
Sorry, I have to show my body. Yeah. Oh my God.
and-
And did you guys talk about one for me?
Yes.
You
And-
did?
yeah.
Organically without me being there and forcing you?
Yes.
I love you.
I love you too. I'm about to tell you what we said.
Oh God, I'm freaking out.
And we were like saying who we picture everyone with, and we said we all agreed actually that you, because you're so smart, which is like so random,
Which is so
about
like
Zach.
not represented in this
It's like what you don't know about Zach until like honestly a year of
2
friendship
or 3 years in.
is that he's actually so smart. Like it's so weird.
That's the weirdest. It is underrepresented on how much I can think.
Yeah, no, it's like literally so random. So we were like, we all see you with a shy professor
No.
who wears, and we all agreed on this, circle glasses.
A hunk with circle
A
glasses?
hunk with circle glasses who's like in a lot of tweed, and he's tall, but he's shy, but he's like hunky still, but he's like nerdy smart.
Nerdy hunky is cool to me.
Yeah. I think that's ultimately who you will end up with.
Well, because I hate to say this, but I have a freak flag and I let it fly. Okay.
How could that possibly be a response to what I'm saying?
Well,
How can what you just said apply to what I just said?
make it work. I'll make it work.
What?
My freak flag. I let that shit fly. I meant like that's,
Oh my god!
I meant
I
like,
just called you smart and you immediately proved me wrong.
no, what I meant is that's why I need a nerd. Okay, I need like a nerdy guy because I'm a little bit of a nerd. And
Yeah.
that's what I meant by letting my freak flag fly.
I'm sorry I didn't connect those dots.
Those dots couldn't be on the other end of the stratosphere from each other.
No.
You know what kind of guy I see you with?
I was just about to ask.
This is the kind of guy I see Gabby with, okay?
Okay.
I see a guy who was, okay. He also has glasses different way though.
In what way?
Not circle glasses, but he has them in almost like a horn-rimmed sort of fashion situation. Tortoise. Has the tortoise thing going on. He's got long guy hair that he tucks behind his ears like this.
Yeah.
And there's like, it's like a part, you know, not a middle part with long hair, side part with long hair.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He wears big shirts. He's tall, like big torso.
Yeah.
Big torso,
Big
okay?
torso.
Not an ass to be seen,
No.
okay? That ass is
Shoulders to
sub-zero,
hole.
okay? Yeah.
It goes shoulders to hole.
It goes...
No topography back
No,
there.
yeah, it is flat as a board.
Yeah.
But he
Stiff as a board, light as a feather, stiff as a board.
literally, and he caves in his shoulders, okay?
Yeah.
Because he's so tall, but he's like a nice guy, so he tries to like
Yeah, like get on your level.
get on your level.
Because he's like sort of embarrassed of being tall.
And he is in, hear me out, his job. This is what I think is actually going to happen. He's in dun dun production.
Yeah, totally.
He's like a director guy.
Yeah.
Okay, and he like has a film company that does X. Okay, it
Yeah.
it does miscellaneous films of like indigenous pepper farmers, and he went and lived with them for 3 months and did this documentary.
Oh my God, yeah.
And now since he went there, he's like, I hated spicy food. I went there, now he loves spicy food.
Yeah, like that's his
And
personality.
but he thinks he could still compete with you.
Yeah,
but he can't.
Because I have the devil's tongue. Do you
Yeah,
understand?
yeah. And he's a little bit. I imagine him to be a serious guy.
He's serious.
He's very serious, almost like like a Norwegian serious, where they're like, what?
Like he doesn't get my humor at all, to the point where he like I could tell jokes about him and he's like,
It is what?
It
Yeah.
it is what?
It is what? Yes. Like, we're like, yeah, thanks, Victor. Yeah.
Lobotomy vibes.
Yeah, lobotomy. I think I need like a Russian guy.
Really?
Yeah, he'd be like a Russian smart guy.
Yeah. I see you with like a Connecticut cutie.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll take
I
it.
see you all American. But you know what I've been discussing lately, which has been huge for me, is this episode has no segments, by the way.
Oh, we'll do it.
No.
No, wait, we'll do one. We'll do one.
We'll do one at some point.
How long have we been talking?
I don't know. Something that's been huge to me is
Has it been 1 hour?
yeah, it's been about have we been recording for an hour? What'd you say?
How long have we been recording?
Perfect.
Oh my God.
That's fine.
That went so quickly.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
What have we said?
I haven't even taken one breath. But hear me now.
Yeah, I'm finally
Hear
listening.
me now. Something that's been huge
Because we have to
my-
wrap up. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Something that's been huge for my self-realization
Yeah.
as a girl in this world is I've been dating too many Europeans. After this last one, I have overdosed, who is not European, by the way, Australian.
No, that's European. I'm
yeah.
sorry.
Australian is European.
Australian
by
is
the way.
European, yeah.
I have overdosed on Europeans. And I guess when I say Europeans, I mean foreign people who don't live in America globally.
Yeah, yeah.
actually-
Europeans.
But anywhere other than America.
Yeah, yeah.
And I want to get me a corn fed. Do you understand?
Yeah, yeah.
I am back on my goddamn American bullshit.
Our American.
I want,
Shout out.
I would even go as far to say I would get me a Wawa fed, a Jersey boy.
What?
Yeah.
See, everybody, everyone likes to dream big, globetrot. You always fall for your hometown hunks. You always
yes.
fall for your hometown hunks. There are a lot of proverbs in this episode today.
Serious.
Okay, so
I'm trying to get me a guy who gets it, and I don't have to explain my culture to him, which
Yeah.
is no culture.
which is no. That's so interesting. I also think I want a New England cutie like
Yeah.
me. I hate to say it, that's me. That's my vibe.
I'm sick of trying to be like, so what was it like where you grew up? I don't care. I want to know that you also went to Delicious Orchards and Wegmans. And I want to know that in the fall you ate apple cider donuts and that's all you care
You should
about.
marry me. Yeah.
Zach, I'm trying to. I want a man who knows what quiet coyote is and sustained
Silence, sustained, SSR.
reading, SSR. And who is not on SSRIs, by the way.
Oh yeah, and it's not SS.
Yeah, it's not SS also.
It's
as
very
well.
like a very specific
SSRI.
SSR.
Yeah. That's what I want.
Yeah.
And I've been texting this Jersey guy actually recently who lives in Jersey City, may they rest. And I was like, "Oh yeah, it's that easy. We're talking about nothing." He said,
Which is everything.
he said offensive shit immediately.
Day one moment,
Third
first text.
Third text, the R word. You understand?
Whoa.
And I said, I'm right at home.
But no, to be honest, I know I always do what I just said is right, a hometown cutie.
Yeah.
But opposites attract. And I think that I honestly would like a Southern guy.
Well, Southern is...
Southern to match my Northern New England.
Yes, but Southern, East Coast Southern.
Nashville.
Yeah, that's East Coast.
Yeah, Nashville.
Yeah, like Tennessee.
Yeah, Carolinas.
Like
something
Tennessee,
like that.
Carolinas.
Tennessee,
even in Ohio.
I won't be taking anyone. There will be no intakes from Ohio Midwest.
See, I'm interested. I know this country songwriter from Ohio who lives in Nashville, and I would let him choke me out, and I have.
I'd eat your ass even.
Because Ohio is South Carolina. Like,
oh, really? I feel
Ohio is Pennsylvania meets Tennessee.
You
somehow.
could. That is like general base sim is from Ohio.
Travis Kelce is from Ohio. Like that, I know. That sort of like all-American fucker, you know? That all-American guy, that's Ohio.
Oh, my dream is just that. So I'm so good with moms. Okay, I'm so good with moms and families.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like you should see me. I could give like you know that masterclass.
Yeah.
Service.
Yes.
Like RuPaul tells you about fashion.
Yeah.
I could give a master class on how to make a mom die for you.
I could give a master class on the same thing, but it's a stepmom.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. And I want everyone to know it's effortless. It comes
effervescent.
It comes right out of me. Like
Yeah.
I don't even I click into what I'm doing and I'm in the middle of hugging a mom goodbye. You know what I mean?
Yes. I want to say the same thing. I'm also moms, yes. Stepmoms, yes. For me, it's the dad.
Well, they want to fuck you.
Well, yeah.
They
but
want to fuck you bad.
But like a Union Long Island dad is
Wants
like
to fuck you
is my
to
target demo, you know? I did this movie and once and we stayed in like the writer's Long Island house, and the dad was just like literally taking chicken cutlets out of a huge Tupperware.
Stop, I'm gonna come.
Yeah. And him and I got on like gangbusters, you understand?
No. Well, that's why I feel like if I was dating a nice Southern boy and I had the god honest privilege to meet his big Southern family, because you know they would be like, you know, oh no, he's bringing home a guy, and they'd be all worried that I'd be like so
fruity.
Little do they know I'm the right fruit for them.
Yeah.
Okay. Little do they know
it's a watermelon in a pool. It's a
watermelon. Yeah. Oh, the shot of vitamin C up their ass is gonna be me.
Yeah.
And I will change the way their family understands it all. You know what I mean? Like
totally.
I would. That's what I want.
There are so many moms to this day that like are still telling their sons that they should date me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that. I ran into my high school boyfriend's mom.
Poor thing.
Love her.
She probably needed you bad.
Yeah, and she was like, I still tell him, I almost said his name. I still tell him that you guys belong together. I'm like, we have not dated since we were 16.
It's okay. People have got married for less.
I know, but I mean, she's right.
Well, damn. Well, if anyone from my hometown has a secret crush on me, why don't you go ahead and keep that shit to yourself?
Bitch.
Oh, because I make my own destiny. What about that?
I wonder what that hot guy is doing who looked at me earlier.
I know.
He was really hot. You know when you smile at a hot guy and you're like, oh, I should have just said hi.
No, because I think with men sometimes, even straight men do this to each other, and I think when I'm not talking, I seem straight. You know what I mean? Like when I'm sitting on the, because I gotta sit like this. And I just look like
crazy.
I'm crazy.
That's crazy.
I'm fucking crazy.
I'm fucking crazy.
I man spread to piss the ladies off. You know what I mean?
Get them.
Get them. Get a little too comfortable.
Ladies. Life's getting a little too easy for you, ladies.
Ladies, why don't I take my big dick and balls need to sit on this
People
guy?
are like, no.
No, that guy's a freak. No. I think lately, since I've been getting this haircut.
Yeah. You look aggressive.
But like, so men, they size each other up.
Yeah.
Because like they're like, are we like friends or frenemies? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think like often guys look at me and they're always like, but I don't know if guys just put on that vibrato. So I don't know if like secretly they want to have sex with me.
Probably. I don't see why not.
I don't know, but I've been getting a lot of, and this is going to sound crazy to say, a lot of girl looks lately.
Well, you have taken on a straight haircut. Before you had
I'm nursing a straight
You're
haircut.
nursing a straight haircut right now. Before you had an all-around romantic look, like a
Poetry.
storybook prince.
Yes.
And
yes.
now you have taken on a straight guy.
Yeah, now I'm primetime TV.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
fucking NFL my ass open.
I'm like guy at the beginning of NCIS who they think is the person, and then I prove that I'm not in a mean way.
But it was
But
you.
it was me in the
And
end.
you're moving boxes. You never stop moving the boxes.
I'm moving the boxes. I'm like, what do you want? I'm on my way. I
gotta finish out my shift.
I gotta make it to practice. What? I'm making varsity. I'm going to Vassar next year. What?
Yeah. Like you have like a blue collar job, but you're going.
Just so you know how badly I need to get out of this
Yeah.
town and a lot's going on, nothing can go wrong, kind of thing.
You know that like secret society that's on Gravestone that's like iron workers? Do you know what I'm talking about? It's like the
the
what's that
Masons.
called? The Masons.
The Freemasons.
The Freemasons. You are giving the Freemasons still meat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like the hoods.
You're giving like the steam fitting union. Like it's very like
No, it's like that in my hometown actually is Choate Rosemary Hall. It's what Chilton is based off of.
Stop.
So shout out, and the Gilmore Girls see
I
you.
should have gone to a school like that, but my parents had all the means to send me to a private school to set me up for life. But the thing that stopped them is that they would have to drive us. So they said, you're going to the public school 3 blocks away and you're taking the goddamn bus. And
This is a boarding school, though. You would have been a boarding school girl.
yeah, that's so me.
I
would have gone to Yale, but my parents were like, hey, can't bother, go to public school. And then that's why I'm like, amazingly normal.
I know, damn. When I was young, I wanted to go to boarding school so bad for no reason.
I begged my parents. I was like, I have the grades, and they said, it's not about that. We don't want to drive you.
Boarding school means you live there, though. They wouldn't have to do that.
Yeah, but then they would have to go visit.
Oh, that would suck. I wanted to go to the boarding school of Choate, which is the most expensive school in the country. My family,
Your
single
mom's
mom.
like, single mom. I'm a single mom.
I was like mad and I wanted to go. And she was like, Zach, my guy.
Ain't gonna happen.
Ain't gonna happen. Okay, and I was a townie, and they make fun of us. Say we're townies. We make fun of them and say that they're like little rich, prissy bitches.
Yeah.
And then they end up becoming presidents, and then
yeah. No.
And we get union busted.
a rat scabs. No, they win.
They win every time. 10 out of 10. They've won every time.
We gotta go.
Oh wait. First off, what are you serving?
I'm serving you Dust Bunny, as I said.
Yeah.
I'm doing like a Gen Z jewelry look, which is silver. I'm serving you cocktails on me. I'm serving you there are secrets behind each of these doors, and then one of them is death, one of them is life, and one of them is servitude. And you have to pick which door to go in, and it's a full guessing game, and then that's the rest of your existence.
Can one be like an all expense paid like shopping spree
at a
local
to
mall?
Punta Cana.
At a local mall.
Yeah, it's like the grocery store race.
So it's either get a bunch of stuff, servitude to something or one for the rest of your life, vague, and death.
Yeah.
Not fake.
Yeah. That's what I'm serving you today.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know what? I look at the first door to my left and I swing it open. What is it?
What?
In what you're serving?
Oh, it's like when you go into like a theater's bathroom and there's like a sitting room where everyone does their makeup and then the bathroom, but that first one is like all the chairs with the mirrors and like velour couches.
Yeah.
It's that.
Whoa, cool.
So what does that mean?
I don't know.
I don't think we know that yet.
I don't think we know that yet in the canon.
What are you serving?
I'm serving you coming into my power.
Yeah.
Okay, I am serving you crazy moments in your dreams, okay? Because I had a dream the other day that I was at brunch with you, okay?
Yeah.
I had a dream, and a bunch of guys with AK-47s burst in and
God.
like started shooting the ceiling and said, everybody get down, and they started hurting people.
Oh.
Okay? Hurting people.
Oh my God.
At this brunch place. It was like a terrace. It looked gorgeous. Okay? And everybody was like, I don't know, all of a sudden the table was flipped and you and me were like behind it.
Yeah.
And you were doing that thing that girls do in movies of being like, like trying to reach for me, you know? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was like panicking. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Fully feeling your fear.
Experiencing me fear.
Like on blast, not tapering it at all. And then I, in this dream, this is gonna sound crazy. It was a dream. I stood up. I morphed into a mummy, and I killed them all with my bare hands. And I saved the day. So.
I'm really trying not to pee.
A mummy. Like, why? A huge mummy. I was like 8 feet tall.
No sense.
I was like, it was like
Mummies aren't 8 foot tall.
They're not.
I think they're
They're not even that strong. Like,
no, they're like a dead person in bandages.
I like
Someone in
remember.
duress.
I remember. I saw you doing the thing. You were doing the panic girl thing in movies.
Yeah.
Like that. And I saw everyone else screaming, and the guys with the AK-47s going like yelling.
But it's like, "Bee,"
yeah.
like-
And in slow motion, and then I just was like, no. I stood up, morphed into a mummy.
Of course.
And I took the narrative into my own hands.
Yeah.
Okay. And so that's what I'm serving you.
I get
is
that.
Taking the reins and being like, no way.
Jose.
No way, Jose. I'm gonna turn into a mummy
I'm gonna turn into a mummy. Totally.
and save my friends. Yeah.
Guys, November 20th at 9:30 p.m.
Will
at
this
Caveat.
come out after that?
I don't know. At Caveat NYC. I don't think
it
so.
might.
No, I don't think so.
right.
Let me say it.
Okay,
At
sorry.
November 20th, 9:30 p.m. at Caveat NYC, we are doing our first live podcast. A live show, Zach and I and Lizzie, if you want to see Lizzie in the flesh.
Yeah.
If you want to see all up in our junk.
I'll get up in our grill.
Get up in our
your
grill,
ass.
get up in our business right now. Come to that live show. The tickets are in our bio on every single platform.
Yeah, you'll
it's
see it
gonna
everywhere.
be so stupid. Do you
It's
understand?
gonna be crazy. If you guys think this is crazy, oh my God. Get the straight jackets ready.
Straight Jack is ready.
Get them ready, girl.
Get them ready.
Okay.
Yeah, please come to that show. Also, we will be performing in London, England.
Can you believe?
London, England, our place of worship, I would say.
Our place of I love London, England. We loved it so much that we are coming right
We are
back at
coming
you.
right back. We were just there and we're coming right back. And that's December 8th at 21 Soho. The tickets are not out yet, but save the date. 21 Soho, November 8th. Save the date. That is another live show we'll be doing in London, England, UK,
We'll
Europe.
probably just do a meet and greet too at the loo or whatever.
We'll be in the loo if you want to tell us some secrets. That's like, if we ever had to do a meet and greet, it would be in like the girls' room.
It would be the
And
girls'
people would have
bathroom
to,
at a
like,
venue.
line up, yeah. And we're like sitting on the sinks. And we're like, okay, tell us a secret.
When someone's like, I have to pee really bad. Can you guys? Someone's like taking a shit.
Yeah, we're like, sorry, it smells bad. Who's taking a shit?
Like bullies. It'll be like an immersive experience.
We
of
give you a
being-
swirly.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Wait,
What?
there's something there, and like a gorgeous pink toilet. It looks like plastic pink.
Yeah, but it's Aperol Spritz in there.
Oh, and when we give you a swirly, it means we give you a $25 gift card to Dunkin' Donuts, and then give you a free Aperol Spritz.
Exactly. Finally, we are moving over to our Patreon, patreon.com/thepodcastpodcast, where we are going to continue to add to the goddamn Girl Cinematic Universe, aka the Jacuzzi, which is our fantasy storyline world building event.
It is a world building event. It's growing bigger and bigger every day. If I were you, I would be jumping on now because it's going to be like.
It's like too much to catch up on.
It's too much. We're going to do catch ups. We're going to have a PDF where we illustrate all of this. If there's any illustrators out there, we do need to sort of illustrate this just to comprehend how big
what's
it
going
is.
on. And one day it will be on like Adult Swim.
It will be. It's coming and it's coming in big. So
Yeah.
I would not want to miss the event.
So jump over there, $5 a month, that's nothing. And then $10 a month, we'll give you a shout out.
Like we're gonna do right
And we're about
now.
to give the $10 only a month Patreons a shout out because they are the surrogates of the goddamn week. And if you don't know what a surrogate of the week is, if you're new to the podcast, a surrogate of the week is when we take my egg and Zach's sperm.
We swish it around together.
We swish it around in a
And
champagne flute.
in a big champagne flute.
And we literally throw it up your puss, and you carry our child to term.
Can it also have, you ever been to a juice press?
Yeah.
Remember that green superfood soft serve they have?
Yes.
that is involved.
That's up into your pussy.
Yeah, that mixed with her egg, my cum blast. Okay, it's gonna be like the drizzle of fucking toasted almond butter. I'll tell you what.
And we put it in a Botox syringe and we shoot it into your pussy.
Vagina. Or ass if you're a guy.
Yes, so we have 2 surrogates this week. Our first one is Aaliyah Athman.
Hey!
Aaliyah, what an amazing name, Aaliyah.
Aaliyah, it sounds like a celebrity. Sounds like a pop star.
Aaliyah Athman sounds like Dua Lipa in a way.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Aaliyah,
and I bet you have a way more recognizable visage than Dua Lipa.
Yeah, because Dua Lipa has every face at once, and and also as well as no face.
Like how the color white is all colors at once reflected.
Yeah, that is Dua Lipa's face.
That is Dua Lipa.
Aaliyah, thank you so much. We love you so much. I'm seeing your little picture, and you're like the cutest little
You're
bug.
so cute.
It looks like in your side yard, if that makes sense.
I love that.
Which is like such a suburbia vibe.
Oh my God, grow those herbs, grow thyme.
Yes.
Okay.
She's just in her side yard.
Let me see.
Yucking it up. Look at that girl.
Oh my God, you're like, this is my bush.
She's like, this is my bush. She's not saying this is my bush.
You're not saying like that.
No,
like it's like a fern.
It's a garden. It's a garden.
It's like a fern.
And she has a yellow scrunchie in, and
Wow.
and I think I'm assuming a Rhode lip peptide serum.
Wait.
What?
Oh, that's really good. You could eyeball that.
I could eyeball anything. Aaliyah, we love you so much. Welcome to the goddamn
Aaliyah, I think you might have just really
scrunchy merch.
Aaliyah, you might have just seeing your god honest yellow scrunchie that is literally gorgeous on you.
Adorable.
You look gorgeous.
Yeah.
Okay. I think you might have inspired Le Scrunchies.
Le Scrunchies.
Because like big Le Scrunchies.
Oh my God, you're so right.
We should be having Le Scrunchies.
Oh, we have merch coming out. By the way.
We have big merch ideas coming out. Le Scrunchies, Le Chokers.
Nightmare fuel. I want like a Carrie Bradshaw necklace, but it just says the podcast.
We're doing a lot, guys. It's not this calling what we're dropping merch is like
not true.
Is not
we're
true.
dropping a clothing line.
It's like Le Podcast X fashion.
And our next girl is Phoebe.
Hey,
Phoebe Collins.
Phoebe.
And look how cute she is. It's giving Connecticut cutie. She has strawberry blonde hair.
Oh my God.
I've always thought that strawberry blondes are my mortal enemies.
Well, you only think that because next to hot strawberry blonde girl has everything you have and more.
No, a strawberry blonde eliminates the idea of a blonde bombshell. So that's always been an attack against me. But I will never not support you in your rise to fame. Leave bodies behind. You are so cute. You have like some big rimmed glasses on.
You look so cute in that picture. And
next to a pothos.
Oh, I think you're so powerful because there's a reason I used to burn redheads at the stake or whatever because I thought they were like
too
touched
powerful.
by fire. I think blondes are behind that. I think like in a small pilgrim village.
Yep.
Okay, all the hot blondes are sort of being like, I'm the hottest girl in town. I'm the hottest girl in town.
Yep.
All of a sudden, Mary Warren, some bitch comes out with gorgeous red hair.
And we're like, oh, hell no.
That bitch is a witch.
Not up in my neighborhood. That bitch is a witch.
Kill her.
We started that for sure. I mean, blondes have started a lot of nonsense.
Think about, Helena Troy.
Blonde.
All right.
Hitler's whole thing.
Blonde. Wow, blondes have started.
No, blondes are like not good. But except for me. And those are our two surrogates.
Give me wings about something about me.
Okay, Zach, I think you look like sexuality. Do you know what I mean? I think your new look is so rawly sexual that it is taking the world by storm against its will.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
But yeah. No, you have brute force behind your look.
Thank you.
I think you're amazing. I was like on the road this weekend and I missed you, and you just called me to tell me about a neighborhood I already knew about.
Yes.
And I had to tell my our friends even, because they were like,
my friends.
They were like, what did Zach just call you about? And I was like, what? Nothing. Zach and I check in like we're a married couple to tell each other what we're thinking about.
I called
like 15 minutes a couple times a day.
Yeah, I called you just to let you know of somewhere I think we should move or just sit on it.
Yeah. You were just checking in. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, it's not about, he doesn't have to tell me something ever. It's about us checking in.
I would raise you that I don't think I've ever actually said anything to you.
No.
Anything actionable.
Never once. And we have hours and hours of footage and audio files to prove that statement that you've never said anything to
like
me.
A thing. I've never said
like
something to you.
Nothing. And I just think you're my best fucking friend.
This pot, thank you, by the way, hearing that last part.
Yeah.
I was going to say this podcast is speaking in wingdings, but
So true. Go me.
Gabby Bryan.
Yep.
Okay, you are the most beautiful girl in the world.
Stop.
And you're all mine. You're the most beautiful. I feel like King Kong on that tower clutching that hot blonde girl.
And I'm loving it.
And you're not
And I'm
screaming.
like, it's cool with me.
You're not screaming. You're loving it. Okay. I want people to be like, let her go, let her go. And I go, oh, you're still in my hand. I will
Throwing the
never
ground,
let
I
her go. You're like, I want you to know
Yeah.
that, and I've said this before, if you're wrong, I don't want to be right.
Yeah.
I almost wish we got canceled together. so
I
we could go
hope-
live
I
in a
hope
cult.
to.
We could go live in a cave
Yeah.
and drop this bullshit. It's honestly, I'll say it, gay ass bullshit.
I hope that we're not allowed to work in this town anymore.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Like
Just
if-
so we have an excuse to get the fuck out of here.
Okay, coming at you, England. I just want you to know, if you ever got banished, I would go with you.
That's so nice.
Okay, I would be like, I would look the world in the face unless it was really bad. Then I'd turn on you. But
I know.
no, I wouldn't. I don't think there's any.
Read the fine print, my
I don't
girls.
think there's anything you could do.
No, banished is such a.
Even if you
got excommunicated by the king, I would go.
I would be like, I will go with her.
I'll go with her. I'll go.
Or I'll actually let you leave, thinking no one wants to go with you,
Yeah,
and then I'll run up to you and be like, "You didn't think I'd let you leave without me?"
You didn't think I'd let you leave, did you?
And I'll be like, "Well, they all hate me now too, so I had to come."
No,
back.
I had to go because I like made a scene. I made a scene.
I would for sure leave you at that crucial time of walking away with all your stuff.
And you know
With
why?
tomatoes all on you because everyone tomatoed you.
And
I
that's-
didn't stop that.
That sounds actually bad. What Zach's saying sounds bad, but it's actually good because he knows that I would want that moment to feel like the main character.
Mm-hmm.
And if you come with me immediately, I'm not gonna have that deep seated pain.
Yeah, and I need you to feel that.
Yeah, of
Touch
course.
the
That's
fire.
what makes you beautiful.
You're gonna get so hot and skinny from the public shame.
Girl.
You won't eat for a week.
No, of course not. Deep seated pain makes you beautiful. Always remember that.
Sobbing, and then you just like, hey, Toots. You don't think I'd leave without me coming with you, did you?
I'm like, oh, rats, can't get rid of him no matter what I do.
no matter what.
Yeah.
Lizzie, I love you. You're my
Lizzie-
best friend. I'll kill for you.
I'd kill for you. Lizzie, we love you. You probably won't listen to this because you're on your honeymoon.
You're on your honeymoon.
And that's okay. And you honestly shouldn't. And if you are, by some stroke of God,
Talk to Kyle.
talk to
your
Kyle.
husband.
hey, tune into your honeymoon.
Tune into your honeymoon.
Baby.
Lizzie, you're on your honeymoon having a blast. We need you to
Looking
know.
delicious.
Looking delicious. Looking like a slice of key lime pie in my
So true.
ass.
Citrus.
Okay? I need you to know I love you to death. You not being here, chaos magic.
It's
okay?
chaos magic and not in a good way.
You know how like before the Big Bang, it was just a bunch of swirling stuff, nothing took form until everything came all together and there was a wick, a big shining light, and then all of history unfolded. That's you, bitch. Okay.
Lizzie, so true. I don't even think I have to top. I can't top that.
Lizzie, so true.
Lizzie's so true, by the way. And we love you guys. And we're going over to our Patreon. Don't forget to rate, review, subscribe, follow us on Instagram, share our clips, go on our TikTok, go on me and Zach's stuff as well.
If you want.
Come see us live. We love you.
And good night.
Good night.